21 views on this video for my 21st birthday. So guys, damn, my dog just started barking. Guys, thank you so much. It's okay, baby. It's okay, baby. Baby. Remember, happy, positive. Be happy. Happy, it's okay. Good thoughts. We made it to 21 years. Be happy. Okay, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
I know you feel like you want me, and I guess in a way you do. Holding my breath, unraveling emotions. I need some space to think this through. Call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a hard to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I need.
So make sure you're talking it out. And if you think you're alone, trust me, I still think I'm alone in certain things. But do realize there's tons of other people going through what you're going through, if not worse, if not less. And don't ever think that you are not enough when it comes to your pain. No one else can pinpoint how you feel. If you're feeling something in that moment, mother freaking, you're feeling something in that moment. Don't be like, oh, I'm hurting, but this person has this. Well, this person's going through this. Your pain is important because you're important. And I think that's something to... Hey guys, what is up? And my hair's a little, because I was kind of sleeping. But guys, what's up? It's my 21st birthday or whatever, so... Yeah, so it's my... I can't see y'all. It's my birthday, and it's not all bad. It's definitely emotional. I feel like these last couple of days have been very, 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 very emotional. But it's okay. I'm thriving. I'm going to make it work, and we're just going to keep pushing through. Pause. That was really cringy. Can't believe I did that. Before this video gets started, let me just say thank you for 35,000. Thank you for just commenting, liking, and subscribing. It means much to me, and I try to wrap my head around it every time I thank y'all. So yeah, anyways, we're gonna get into why my hair is so messed up. No, so we're gonna get into why my 21st was such a big deal to me. And as y'all all know, you know I cry a lot or whatever. I'm like little or whatever. Oh, I forgot I had that drink. So yeah, let's just get into it then. So, where do I begin? When I was 18, can I do this? I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. You can do it. Okay. So as y'all know, I'm adopted. If you didn't know, now you know. You're welcome for that. I have a couple videos that I did about adoption that will be up there somewhere, so y'all can just click that and watch those videos. So I'm adopted, and usually when you're 18, you get in contact with your biological family. Then I turned 18, and things changed. So then they're like, you know what? When you're 21, my hair is really shifted. When you're 21, you get in contact with your biological family. So the year of 2018, in October, I decided to look for my biological family. I found out enough information that I needed to know about the situation, got in contact with them, and that was that. I found out that my biological birth mom died, and it feels weird. It feels weird. And then it's my birthday now, and I'm 21 now. So yeah. let me explain the weird part, because you may not understand, and that's okay. Have you ever wanted a gift so bad, looking forward to the gift your whole entire life, right? And it's not what you expected, so you're just disappointed, and the events leading up to that day, you're kind of mixed emotions, you don't know exactly what's happening or what's supposed to be happening, and then you get the gift, and it's like, really? Or, that's it? That's kind of how I feel with the whole situation. My whole life, all I wanted to do was ever just meet her, yell at her, and hug her, and thank her. So, the fact that she's dead, it's been taking an emotional toll on me. And my relationship with my biological siblings it's been scattered these past couple months in my brain. And I know my sophomore year in college, I got anxiety a lot. Like, a lot of anxiety. And I couldn't really pinpoint exactly why. I knew a lot of things were going on in my life, and I couldn't really determine what made it so difficult for me. And I think even to this day, I'm still trying to pinpoint exactly what it is. I have a general, basis of what it is, but I don't really know. And it just, like, it took a toll on me. And not until this year, my anxiety went away, but then depression came. And the first time I ever had, okay, warning, this is gonna get freaking, a little emotional, a little serious, very serious, but, yeah. So, this part of the video that is about to happen right now, hi, hello, dear society, we will be facing, some tough topics together. So if you're still watching the video, thank you. Have never really told anyone about this. Didn't really plan on telling anyone about this, but I feel like it needs to be said in order for me to be okay and to move on. But yeah, I may get in greater details later on, but for right now. So, in society, I feel like human beings do not understand what depression does to someone. They just think it's like a mental thing, you can get over it, which it is a mental thing. But sometimes you can't understand why the brain works the way it works. The brain is such a beautiful and powerful thing, and it works in its own way in many ways. That sometimes, it's hard to pinpoint your emotions and why you're feeling this way, and why you're thinking this thought. My first ever depressing thought happened when I was in high school. And it was over a certain topic that kept coming up and with a certain person, and it just kept surfacing and surfacing. And it came to a point where I started afflicting self-harm onto myself. So I started to visibly and physically hurt myself to where I can see what's going on and I can feel the pain and see it. So I made sure that the pain I was feeling was matching what I was seeing. Because I am an artist, so in some weird sick way, it was like an artistic viewpoint for me to make sure that like I do enough damage to myself that it reflects exactly how I feel. And as awful as this sounds, I feel like I did that and it worked out. But then at the same time, it crept to a different point where it was no longer working because it wasn't enough. And I then began to do things to numb my body in a sense. And I don't approve of that just because it wasn't the safest thing to do. But different numbing methods so I'd be able to not feel stuff. I could hurt myself and not feel anything. And that is very scary when you cannot feel it, because you can hurt yourself so much and not realize how much you're hurting yourself until it wears off. And then you see it. And then you feel it. and it's difficult to see and to feel and just basically to watch yourself do what you're doing to yourself. And then it finally led to, you know what? Let me just go ahead and have my last hurrah. Have my last goodbye. You know, go out with a bang, if you will. And it was a compilation of different tactics and planning that went into different thoughts that went into my brain. And it got to the point where I was crying every single night. I didn't per se want to be here in that moment. And I think that was very scary for me, but at the same time, I was too afraid to actually fall through. Alright, imagine like someone's trying to rob a bank, right? They plan it out and everything. They're outside the bank, you know, it's coming to the nitty-gritty details. Like, it's time. And then they whip out. That's basically what happened. Because, you know, certain people are like, oh, I'm going to go to jail afterwards, this, that, the other, you know. For me, I also have to think about repercussions and people that I'll hurt, you know, during that moment. And, you know, what will hurt me after that moment. So, it's a touchy topic, especially when you're so young, you know, you have a lot to live for. And if you believe in God, I guess God blessed you with another day, you know. And I really do think that these topics are so difficult to talk about and very touchy, but at the same time, I feel like they're needed to talk about. Like I said, without getting too much detail, there's an amazing course online, it's for free, where I'm not a therapy kind of person. And sometimes I just want to, you know, deal with things on my own in the comfort of my own home, and that's what I'll leave the website there, allows you to do. It allows you to self-reflect, talk it out, and figure out what's the best way for you to maneuver around the situations apart from talking to people in your life. But yeah, so this portion of the video was for Dear Society, which is another channel that I have. And Dear Society for me is just basically letting society know, like, these are the things that goes on. It's okay. You know, I think when I was going through this stuff, I told two people. One was a person I knew that's not my friend anymore. But, you know, I told her, and the other one is my friend to this day, and all she said was, just don't do that, like, don't do this, just don't do it. Like, come on, no, you don't want to do that. And that was it. No, nothing else encouraging or anything else, like, left it there. So it was just like, in my head at the time, I was like, do you even care, you know? So make sure you're asking people genuinely, are they okay? How are they? If they say they're okay, you know your friend, your daughter, your child better than anyone else. So when they say they're okay, genuinely look at them and realize, are they really okay? And from there, go in with an open mind, an open heart, and attack that situation in the appropriate manner. You know, help that person out, because at the end of the day, you could have been that person that changed that person's life. You could have been that person that could have stopped something pivotal in that moment that could have changed everything. So make sure you're talking out. And if you think you're alone, trust me, I still think I'm alone in certain things, but do realize there's tons of other people going through what you're going through, if not worse, if not less. And don't ever think that you are not enough when it comes to your pain. No one else can pinpoint how you feel. If you're feeling something in that moment, mother freaking, you're feeling something in that moment. Don't be like, oh, I'm hurting, but this person has this. Well, this person's going through this. Your pain is important because you're important. And I think that's something to always remember. And you're only as alone as, I don't even want to say that. I don't know the quote exactly. I'm trying to be very empowering right now, but I don't know the quote. Just realize you're not alone, and there are other people that are there for you, and that's what this channel is for. Now back to the other video. So basically, you know, I've been looking forward to this day most of my life. if not all of my life. And it didn't happen, and it really, really, really made me depressed. And I think starting off with the depression, you know, I lost one of my friends. We were friends in high school. I'm going to just call her Jay. Or is that too obvious? Well, I have 2 J's in my life. A couple J's. Anyways, so yeah. And the last time I talked to her was last summer. She texted me happy birthday last year. And I think we said Merry Christmas to each other. I texted her happy birthday, and that's it. There was no beef or anything between us. The last time I talked to her, I reached out, and I was just like, hey, do you want to hang out? I'm not here for the summer. She's like, no, I'm busy. And I see her on Instagram, and I see her on Snapchat and YouTube with like her new friends. And for me, it was just like, well, maybe you do have time, just not time to spend with me. So I kind of put her on the back burner, and I'm just like, I'm gonna let her figure out what she has to do. And if she wants to hang out, you know, you got my number. Phone works both ways. I'm not gonna always be the first one to reach out. So that hurt me a lot. And then having the situation of another loss, which was my biological mother, and then having, you know, my 18th birthday go by, realizing, you know, I can't meet her yet. 21, I get to freaking meet her. Homegirl's dead. I cannot meet her. What do I do? Like, what do I do with my life? Like, what am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go forward from there? And I feel like this is why this birthday sucked. And from everything that I was going through, mentally crying every night, like literally crying because of the stuff that I'm going through personally. I'm getting water-eyed. Was very, very, I don't want to say traumatic, but it was hard. It's still hard to this day. And I wanted to make, why was my birthday so freaking important to me? I think I was trying to make it important because I knew what I lost, and I knew what I would not gain out of this birthday, which is what I prayed for, wished for all my years. And knowing that that's not happening, I was trying to make it as special as possible. I invited friends. I said, hey girl, like a group of girls, like let's go hang out, let's do this, let's do that. And freak. Okay, sorry guys. So yeah, I asked a group of girls, like, let's go on a trip. One of them canceled. The other one was like, I don't think I'll be able to. So I'm just like, okay, you know. And I feel like for me, having a good 21st would be a good distraction from what was really hurting me. And I wouldn't say I'm dramatic. I'd say I'm more theatrical. And I've, you know, had this idea of like, let's do this, let's do that. Because if not, like, what else do I have? And it took me back to that place in that time when I did have that urgent depression in high school. And the thoughts that I had, 6 months ago, 4 months ago, 2 months ago, 1 month ago. And I was trying to make it so important so I could mask the pain. And what I realized going into my 21st years of life, thank you, God, for giving me this 21st years, and I hope I don't disappoint you, and I hope I don't take away from what you're trying to give to me for my own selfish intent. But it's hard. Life is hard, and sometimes you're not always going to have those people in your life. Sometimes the main person that you want to be in your life is not going to be there. And you're going to have to accept that and realize that. And I'm still trying to accept it. I think I'm like 70% accepting it out of 100. So I have a long way to go. And this is going to be a long year, 365 days until my next birthday. And what I want to do this year so much is to finish what I've started. The things that I've started. Be more ambitious about life. If I'm sad, I want to go ahead and make it positive. Do something really different. Not to just change the world for myself, but for others. I feel like if we can just build each other up, everything will be better. I feel like I don't have enough people in my life to build me up. Most of all the people that try to build me up are older. And it's cute and all, but you can't build me up while you're like at home knitting. Like sometimes you need that tangibleness in your life, and I need those people in my life. And right now I only have 2, but they're trying to figure out their life right now, because they're just starting their life, and I have 2 more that are with me, you know, maneuvering through life with me, but at 2 different points. Anyways, guys, I'm 21. Hopefully I sound wiser. If not, sorry. But I just wanted to say, I think that's why it was so important for me. I wanted my 21st birthday to be important to me because of how much of a freaking flop I knew it would be, and it sucked. Like, my 21st birthday, right now it sucks. Hopefully it changes. I was not looking forward to this year. I honestly did not think I would make it to see this day. I didn't think I had it in me to even push through it day by day at a certain point. But I'm here, I'm alive, I'm breathing, thank you God. He gave me an extra month, an extra year, a couple extra days to turn 21 when he didn't have to, especially after, you know, what I went through and what I was thinking. He could have granted my wishes and I would not be here, you know. But I do think it is something that definitely needs to be talked about, and try to make every single birthday, you know, great. And try to find people in your life that's going to be there for the long run, not for a quick moment, not for a quick second, because at the end of the day, when you are going through something, you just want to have that one number that you can call. And right now, that number is, that person lives, I think, a couple 100 miles away from me. But whenever I call her, she's there. And I love that woman to death. And she's my heart, and I know I'm her heart. So, all that to say, I keep saying that, but there's so much I have to say. But I don't think I can. It's a feeling, it's a vibe, you know, when you have so much stuff impacting your life. But the good news is I'm going on a little vacay tomorrow, so I will capture that, and from here on out, I don't want to constantly be sad. Will I make sad videos? Yes, because it's real life, but I don't want to always be sad, which I feel like this beginning of this year has only been sad and depressing thoughts. And thank you for that one person that cared enough to ask me what's really going on, and praying with me and being on the phone with me. I don't know if she knows, but you've gotten me out of a lot of situations and obstacles that I never thought that I'd be able to jump over and go through and deal with. And I'm so grateful to have you there. I don't know why my brain is so sorry, can't say that, freaked up. I wasn't gonna cuss, but I was gonna say like effed up, and I was like, can't say effed up, so let me say freaked up. But I don't know why my brain is the way it is and why I get these emotions. But I'm here. I'm gonna make the best out of my 21st, y'all. I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna conquer this year, okay? I am really gonna make the best out of my situations, work hard, grind hard, get that money, be happy, fall in love. But yeah, I really am very happy about what this year has to come. And even if I have to fake it till I make it, like I'm doing kind of right now, then that's what I'm gonna have to do. And even though that is so bad, because you're not being authentic, and faking it till you make it can actually drive you crazy, if you do it in the right way with the positive techniques, you can really do something. And that's something that I've learned from my online therapy. So yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this. If y'all seen me since I think I started YouTube at like 18, 19? I think I started at 19. The past 3 years, 2 years have been truly interesting. So thank you guys again. I'm Swannon, and I'm so excited for y'all to see that vlog that's coming up any day now. And I also have, you know, a couple workout videos, this and the other. I don't want to give it away too much, but yeah, I have some really good videos that I'm gonna, you know, get out to y'all. So yeah, thank you guys again. I may post another video like recapping. Oh, can't believe I just did that. I'll do it again. Recapping my 21st and the birthdays that have led up to it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you can, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts down below, and if you want, I mean, I kind of want you to. I mean, I don't know what you want to do, but you can subscribe if you want to. Go ahead and subscribe. You know, why not? Boop. Hit subscribe 21 times, but you can't do that. I want 21 views on this video. I was gonna say likes, but I gotta be realistic. I want 21 views on this video for my 21st birthday. So I gotta do. Dang, my dog just started barking. Guys, thank you so much. It's okay, baby. It's okay, baby. Remember, happy, positive. Be happy. Happy, it's okay. Good thoughts. We made it to 21 years. Be happy. Okay, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.